Danganronpa.
No, I meant to cover it up. Yo, Toko in the back there. Trial, no mistakes.
Stop the cap.
You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said, everyone over here acting like strangers. Togami. Togami? Yeah, everyone acting like strangers to me. And Toko, I mean Kyoko, and you don't know why because you didn't want to see the photo. They arrived, or confused them. Okay, one after another. But they were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hiro? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial all over again.
you called for me and so I appeared. I'm on fire.
Strong silence, Master. It's so wonderful, so cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze. If it's what Master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Psych! Oh, never mind. Where am I? No human language can describe this point, man. 100%. This final class trial is gonna be a slathered. It's gonna be slathered in pitch black despair. Climaxium sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean, this time? Stop with the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know?
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm going to win this game super fair and square.
Today,
Lies.
I'm feeling white.
What? Yo, I was expecting him to... Yo, I was expecting him with a switch up today. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator. They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
However,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us about it soon. Tell us all about it soon. At the class trial, yup. Yeah, she said, yo, just wait for it then. Hey! Oh, kind of took down the decoration, the decor. I missed the old look. What do you think? Isn't it the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? Yeah, this looks more scary. What's up with the big screen? It's the long-awaited last trial, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm going to sit in on this one. I'll sit right there, here, in the vacant 16th seat.
chills, chills, kills.
Well then, let's begin. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're going to start this.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
Okay.
So listen up.
Yeah, speak up, man.
You can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery
And
of
solve,
this
okay.
school. You guys win. But if you can't,
We all die?
I win.
Uh-huh.
Of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment.
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yep, sure will.
I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, Hero asking
Is it
questions?
Mastermind? Only one person?
Ooh, big questions, big questions.
Don't bother. I already know the answer.
Oh, what?
You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me.
Don't tell me what's... You know, ain't no way we're starting this off like this. Okay. Group photo. Let's check Headmaster's e-book handbook. Okay, let me play this play out first.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line.
Oh.
You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence.
I'm pretty
to
sure it's a
present.
group photo.
Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
Yeah, for real. I thought he was going to say something smart, man.
Doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
The three of us. Yeah, the group photo. Yeah. Let's go. No, you're wrong.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
Yeah, I got it too.
What? You too?
Uh-huh.
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
I gotta see what Kyoko has to say about this.
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different.
Hers is different.
The picture you have, I'm in it.
Okay, so each of them got a photo without the person in it.
Because in my picture,
What does it look like? Is everyone wearing different uniforms too? Oh, everyone's running.
I'm the only one not in it.
I guess Celeste is always in the back somewhere. Sakura probably over here on her 5th round of that. Yo, wait, yeah, he was also running there. I forgot as much, in which case...
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Yeah,
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
yeah, sure. Ew, yo, Toko in the back there.
What's behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other.
Yeah.
The mastermind laid a trap to make us each
Or
think
maybe there's
everyone
something
else
more
was
to it,
working
man, than
against
that. I
us.
mean, I think it's that too, but I think there's something else to think with those photos.
A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
Oh, quite audacious. The roof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain thing in common. Oh yeah, the ones who got the photo, yeah.
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture
Yeah.
is the person
Yeah,
who
because you weren't in
received
the one you had, yeah, so.
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah.
So Gami, I'm surprised.
But
Yeah.
how was that a hint?
But you know, there might be some more to it than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Man. Oh yeah, let's go. Hangman's Gambit, Hangman's Gambit. Let's do this. Hangman's Gambit, Hangman's Gambit. Amnesia. Can I get an S? Can I get an A? What does that spell? Amnesia.
Now I understand.
Okay.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories.
I like
at
how
the
Heroes.
same time.
Of course, he would believe that, man.
Oh,
Of
makes
course.
sense. As if.
Oh,
You expect me to believe
he actually had me.
unbelievable occult
They got me at the first
story?
half. Not gonna lie.
We all lost our memories?
Why are you tearing up? We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. Yep, your DVD, man. Let's go. Let's lock in. Monokuma's control room, interview DVD, Monokuma's profile, Headmaster's handbook, group photo. It has been interview DVD.
Remember everything that's happened.
Ah, let's go.
No, what's wrong?
Man, I thought I almost ran out of time with that.
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
And what if I do? You'd probably like that.
It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean
Yep, even the deceased.
All of us.
And
including
you.
you lie? I never did any kind of interview.
Okay, play it.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And
A question.
we answer.
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could.
Yo, just play the tape for them, man.
Even me, I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my
To make
life
them
in this
believe.
school.
Like,
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about
good
it
question.
at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember.
Ooh, ooh. Genocide Jill does. But she remembers. Well, okay, I follow. I see why that was important. I see why that was important.
You all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all. making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from
Yeah,
us.
specific memories. Yeah.
See? You
Like, how did that happen? What did they do? Open up their brain and...
There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
Yeah, for real. That's crazy. Completely sci-fi.
How could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come. That hardly matters right now.
I'd like to know.
It was hypnotism, will you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your
Here's the
brain.
point, though. Would anyone believe this? Well,
Would you really
I would,
believe
considering the
anything
situation.
I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on
Monokuma, are you helping us or
You with
just
the headmaster,
against us?
taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Yeah, for real.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the
Original
original
motive. The original motive? What, despair?
You mean the motive you came up with? To try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
What, those DVDs from the beginning? The CDs? DVDs? Yeah.
A secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Monokuma control Mukuro's... Let's see. Okay, I don't know what they're going to talk about, so...
So who did it? Who killed her?
Monokuma in this, man.
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
Behind everything.
That much I'm sure of.
When you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Yeah, they are here in the school.
Of course,
Yep.
they have to be here somewhere.
What makes
And we
you
know
so
where they are. The control room.
Probably a million miles away.
Yep. On top of it. Let's go.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma.
Yep.
The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case,
What?
there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
Well, all of us have been around with Monokuma around.
Recall
But
what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
what? I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me. I'm not the
Well,
mastermind.
Monokuma being controlled right now.
If you want something to
We could talk
I
about.
think there might be one thing.
Are you gonna talk about how she was
We
killed?
established what
Yep.
Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been another stab wound, below to the head. The stab wound, other wounds, yeah.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many
makes sense.
days old.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier,
Oh.
right? So that means
Wait, why is Toko actually like making like some interesting points all of a sudden? Like, where did this come from? Where were you during the previous trials? Previous trials, she did say some stuff here and there, but she's actually being consistent. Like, what?
She denied me. Before I could even say anything. Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
Toko, you are something else, man. I take back my compliment. If you're so sure we're going to deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? What was that? What was that whole scene right there? Group photo interview. Okay, so what are we talking about right here? Her profile. I think it has to do with her profile, most likely.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
Yeah, she is.
She must have been in 100 different battles.
Wait, what does her profile say? What's that mean? She did not have a single scar or wound, so yeah, there we go.
So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all of those wounds in battle.
All those wounds in battle? No.
You finished?
Oh.
You didn't deny me this time, Whims. You made me go all cutesy.
Yeah, what the heck was that?
There wasn't anything cute about it.
Ooh, haha, he really got the last word with that.
Obviously, she got all of those wounds in...
Yeah, let's go.
No, it's wrong.
Let's go. Consistency. No sweats. Haha. Okay.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those.
Let me not be cocky, man. I'm about to mess up soon.
The headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered the school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Yo, come here.
So we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to the school.
Dude looked over so disgusted at that.
In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
Yeah, they can be.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Okay.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Indeedo. Why was that image? Mukuro's fatal injury has been answered. Yep.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
What? Oh yeah, that.
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant.
Was that the mastermind then?
If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The identity of the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else. The headmaster? No, but he was all bones, so it has to be the mastermind.
I got it!
Because I was saying that too.
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind.
Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption.
Well, yeah.
You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No, there's no way Mukuro was the one that attacked me. Even if I didn't see their face. Because Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo comparing to that of the masked attacker. It should be obvious. Yeah. Yeah, we never saw their face.
So you can't have any idea who was under that mask.
Okay, I'm out to select stuff.
I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, There's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot? Or could it be the hips?
Yeah. Why do you say it like that? The hips. Okay. Yeah, what part of the body was it on? Yeah, it was on her hand, but wait, it was on her right hand, right? It had to be on her right hand.
Maybe the right foot.
I'm pretty sure I hold right hand and then do that, maybe?
You now, it was Mukuro Ikusama.
Oh, okay, that was right. Okay. Man, it had me nervous for a second. I always mess up with those. Was the clicking one and then do it? Because that thing didn't.
Tattoo on her right hand, if I remember
But
correctly.
the indicator for those is that it doesn't correlate with that. And then that makes me overthink things, so. Okay, anyways, continue, man.
Of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way
True.
the person behind
True,
the
true.
mask was Mukuro.
Facts.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
This dude, Monokuma.
Hina and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you.
He does.
But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Kyoko like, what?
Oh, no snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Ooh.
Huh?
We can see what's under the gloves?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Before anyone could say anything. Ain't no way. Oh. Kyoko's removing her gloves.
Your hands!
What the heck? Just a little burned skin. It was more than just a little burned
Awful,
skin.
isn't it?
What happened?
It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking
Yo,
the mastermind,
makes sense,
it doesn't
man.
really bother me.
Goes in to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on. Dang.
My scars should suffice as proof.
Yeah, there you have it right there.
There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
There you go. Nothing.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Dang, that
I
looked
do
rude.
hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you
Ooh,
want.
unfazed.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet.
Okay.
If you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are
And we still don't know what
totally
killed her.
unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
Maybe we could connect
You're not
something?
going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
Izzy?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about.
What?
I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
And somehow, she was killed in secret without any of us
Come
knowing.
on, yeah.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? The culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
The nerve.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
To hide a body here. To just store it somewhere?
Oh, Yep. Yeah, as she said that, I was like, oh, I know where. The biolab. No hesitation. Imagine I
Mukuro's body was
didn't click
probably
it
kept
completely.
hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
Yep. The one where you fainted in.
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue, so it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Indeedo.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
The proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden. The tarp. Something that I made. No.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is... the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the code on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
That's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence
Yo.
to prove that the body was
Oh
wrapped in a tarp
man,
and moved?
he is cracking me up in this.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Ooh. Nothing?
Worked up?
Yeah.
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be
Yeah,
getting pretty
what's
nervous.
going on with the biolab, man?
The key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Oh, what's this about to be? Oh, we have to do clicking? Okay. We got this.
Are you sure about this?
I'm sure about this. Ooh, man. Almost got me with that.
I'm not
Let's go,
listening.
man. Oh, I have to switch it. Dang it. Which one?
What do you want?
I have to do that thing? Oh, I hate that. In-room present.
Listening.
No, it's the other one. Ah! Dang it! Oh, I can't miss anymore.
About this? Are you sure about this?
Okay, let's go.
I'm not listening.
This should prove it.
Man, I know they wouldn't give me that one. I hate that one. I've only done that once.
Inconsistency
My second time.
was talking about-
Okay, let's go. Dang it, that really brought me down to one heart?
What about the lights?
Okay.
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it
I
was
clicked the
set
same
up
thing
so that
twice.
when a snap
I noticed that. I was like, wait a second.
a
No, it's the
blue
other
light
one.
would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on,
There's
including
9.
the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
The 9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights that should be on is... Yeah, because there's 6 of us here. So yeah, it should be 10.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious?
That's simple.
Yeah.
Just recall who.
Yeah, but there's 16 in total, so yeah.
And it should be
They had me for a
clear.
second. I was like, wait, no, not 8 doesn't sound right. That's right, that's the key to solving this mystery. The reason there are less bodies than murders. The explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? What would it take for that to make sense? There's only 9 murders took place. Same person was killed twice? Mastermind destroyed a body? Wait, what? Oh man, I'm on half a heart? Wait, these are less bodies than murders. The explanation for more murders than victims. Did that mastermind destroy the body? The same person was killed twice? Hopefully this doesn't kill me.
I got it! What about it?
Killed twice? Okay.
Actually, 10 murders have
Okay,
been
there we go.
committed
That
so
was
far.
correct.
But one of the victims
Is that
may have
it?
been murdered. And then murdered again.
Murdered and
Murdered again. Yeah, what?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Yo, that I'm trying to wrap my mind around that. Like,
Right, I guess. Still, something like that.
yeah,
Easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
Oh,
No, that's crazy talk.
oh, okay, I follow. Okay, it makes sense in my head now. That's why that was messing me up. I didn't understand what they meant. Okay, I get it now. I get it.
Who could that someone else even have been?
Okay, I get it. It makes sense
All
to
you
me.
have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
The bodily injuries of hers will become obvious. Okay.
It's gonna become obvious. Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Whoa. Yo, Monokuma going wild. Okay, we got this. I hope. Monokuma file. Okay, so I have to select some stuff. But I let it play out. I'm on half a heart, so I'm not going to take no chances.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kawata? Chihiro Fujisaki? Mondo Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu?
Yeah, does anyone know her last name? Like,
Or maybe Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice.
Mukuro died from the wound she had all over her body. Wasn't there someone who suffered the same sort of injury? So I have to take murder twice. Mukuro died from a wound she had all over her body. Wasn't there someone else who had someone? Yep, I know who. The second person killed.
Is this someone
Junko
else that
was the only one.
was killed? There's no way anyone was murdered.
No, I meant to cover it up. Dang it, I meant to hold it. Now I lost my heart. Don't tell me that's a whole heart. Please tell me that's half. Ah, dang it. I meant to press hold, not click. Man, I really was hoping to try and make a comeback, though. With like half a heart or one heart. Still come back with that, but okay.
Or maybe, no.
There's no way anyone was murdered twice.
Thank you, okay. Yo, these controls, man.
Enoshima?
Yep, there we go. So it's more West, there we go. Man.
Junko.
Oh, he said
Wasn't her
that.
fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
Indeedo. Man. Yeah.
Well,
So what was
remember
going
what
on?
happened to her?
Yeah.
She was impaled by a bunch of spears all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the
When you
connect
compare
thing,
that to
man.
the stab wounds Junko suffered,
and the similarities match?
Yep.
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually
Actually,
one and the same.
also means that among the people we thought were dead,
One is still alive. Uh-huh.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive! She took Junko's body
She took her
and
body.
made it look like she was the one who died! So Mukuro
Without also
was still
explain.
alive.
Okay.
Total silence? Then I must be right.
Mukuro alive. The one that's still alive is Mukuro? But can you really believe that? There's no other way. There's no way Mukuro Ikusaba is still alive. What do I have to do for this now? We're still going? Okay. I mean, of course, but Mukuro's fatal injury, Mukuro's Ikusaba's profile. Stop showing me Monokuma File 5.
The body we found in the garden.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
Body wasn't Mukuro. Okay.
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her.
You give me 4 minutes for this one.
My true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
I could click that. For that to be true, then that couldn't have been her body we found in the garden. Wasn't Mukuro? Do I have to do this again? Okay, I'll try that just in case. Wasn't Mukuro?
Nope.
No, that wasn't it.
Mukuro.
Nope.
Then what?
That wasn't Mukuro.
There we go. So it's that.
No,
Okay.
it's wrong.
Yeah, because of the tattoo he's going to refer to, or is it going to be the body proportions?
No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements
Yeah,
are
okay, that's why.
consistent with her
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Someone's made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be. The same person with the same wounds. Oh yeah,
Here's my answer.
it's the only thing that makes sense. It's logical.
Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Oh.
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the
Yeah.
only other explanation. But we saw her get impaled.
Was that really her though?
Very eyes.
Or was that Mukuro then, disguised as Junko?
is still alive. The death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived? I checked her, she was dead, I'm sure of it. That wasn't her. If she were alive somehow, could be that Junko's not the one that died yet. Like I was saying, yeah, I had a feeling that was the case. When they brought up like the same things and stuff, it was like, yo, that means it had to be a body switch or something. That wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely. Maybe she used some sort of trick. What kind of trick would that be?
That's it.
I was trying to play
What if
spell
she
replicate.
switched places with someone else?
Switched places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight
Wait.
and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing.
What do you mean, Togami? I mean, hero?
Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
Before we went into the gym?
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that.
Well, when we all left there,
Maybe
if
the
I
whole
recollect,
idea is wrong.
it was... Okay, whatever. There has to be some way. I need to figure it out to explain how they could have switched. They switched at the beginning, they switched at the moment of death, they switched after death. Well, that's what I'm going with. That seems to make sense. I mean, why would they switch after that? Because that would mean that...
I got it! Two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? from the beginning?
Yeah, from the beginning we didn't.
Yes,
Yeah.
From the moment we first met. If that's when they switch.
Ooh, and that could also tie into what Makoto was saying with her. He was like, yo, you don't look like you do on the thingy, but that would add to that. Everything would
Then
connect.
They wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of
Or
death.
that would also be interesting too.
After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Well, then they have. Okay,
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met
was Mukuro.
was actually Mukuro all along?
But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Yep, the person controlling you right now.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
Yeah, from the start, man, that is insane.
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure. Making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
Quite elaborate.
The
Nothing.
reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
Yep, that makes
So
sense.
Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her.
And then was
In other
betrayed.
words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
Yep, because we know that it's more than one person. Yep.
Lost the will to fight back.
I
And
think
nothing
he's
to
just
say?
afraid.
I think we should be more afraid of him. He's a
What's that
walking
mean,
bomb too.
afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
What?
Why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity.
Yeah, he's denying it.
As if.
Ooh.
Why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
Nothing to say?
I tried to protect her identity. When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to see if it's all he wants. It doesn't matter, because I've already figured it out. Oh, I tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. I don't know. Or hiding her face? Was it from the group photos?
Nope.
Which investigation, man? Yeah. You following right?
Shoot!
Nope.
Okay, man.
11 minutes later.
The interview DVD?
I got it! While I was in the AV room,
This is the memory loss. That's why. I tried hiding it there. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
No, it wasn't fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. And that's not the only time they tried to hide Junko's identity. The mastermind tried to cover up one other piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that. Don't make me have to click anything. Thank you, man. Oh. Oh, boy.
That's impossible!
No, what? I thought we just covered that was interview DVD.
That's impossible!
this should prove it.
Did we go back to the group photo? Because I thought the group photo was for the other one, because that'd make... Okay, whatever, man. Okay.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Yeah, her face was covered in each one.
Oh.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we got. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
Then you should some comment to these pictures. Okay.
I got it!
Ko and Mukuro switched places before when that
Xanadu. Oh, that's also a movie too.
So she
Huh.
killed Mukuro
Xanadu.
and taken her place, making it look like she
Died.
And the real Junko is still alive.
Dang, he should have given off those photos then.
Behind this whole
They
murderous
kind of made
situation.
put themselves in this position.
Game.
Yeah.
She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Then I guess next we have to figure out the secrets of the school now.
There's no
Yep.
more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything right now.
Ooh. Big words, keep Makoto. Oh, dang, I have to go through this whole thing.
5 minutes later.
Let's go.
Here is you.
Okay, let's see if I got this right. Please be right.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshimi, right after we all arrived. But that wasn't the real Junko.
Nice.
The
Yep.
girl we saw before us was actually the 16th
Imposter.
student who had taken Junko's place.
Junko Among
His
Us.
name was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Yep.
But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue until Junko decided to put her body to use.
Yep. This is actually really insane when you think about it. Like,
Junko dragged the body out of the biolab. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
yep. Mask, the knife came. Oh, it's the other one. So, that's my last life. That means I have to do this again. Oh, no.
We met the
Yeah, let's go through this. Let's go through it. Okay, we went through this part.
girl we saw before us was actually. But it wasn't.
If this was wrong again, man.
Junko. Meanwhile,
Yep, put the mask on. That's right. So is that instead?
put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten. a
That's
good
them
look at the
running?
mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask
Okay.
on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Oh,
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence.
you know what's crazy? Toko surviving that explosion at point blank.
She had to make sure we didn't find
Unscathed.
out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma.
Yep.
The real
Exposed.
Junko and Oshima.
Yep, get out of here. The true one.
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
If they still deny it, it's like,
What? Are you broken again?
You
Ooh, are they actually about to show up?
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Game's over.
Over?
Wow.
Really think the story would end once
Yeah,
we
we
reach
start
the
to figure out the
climax of
secrets
the
of
case?
Hope Peak. What's going on? Yeah.
Wrong. There's still plenty more to go.
The show is not over. What? Yo, why they show up like this? Ultimate despair. Okay. That was such what an
Waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.